Have you ever make a project that it's just simply not good enough, and the same project is making you feel not good enough? A project where you feel that you just failed. Do you know what? That's okay. At least you tried. The worst is when you are worried that you will fail, and this worry is stopping you from trying, from starting, from breaking a blank page and doing your art. Sounds familiar? Let's not forget it, you have all the supplies needed. You purchased from time to time all kinds of art tools, markers, paints, brushes, glues, gessos, everything you have. Stamps, stencils, anything that you saw, heard of, that could help you. But you are still afraid to use it. You are in a fear of attempting anything. You are just afraid to fail. But really, what's the worst can happen? How many of you is sitting there at the desk and the feeling of being frozen is coming to you? You're paralyzed. You're looking at the blank page, you're looking at your supplies, and you're overwhelmed. The amount of things you gathered over the years, the amount of art inspirations you've seen and saved and maybe even printed or stuck on your phone. It's so many that you are sitting there and you just don't know where to begin. You're paralyzed, you are frozen, you are just so afraid to fail. You don't know where to start, what kind of supply take as a first thing. That's okay. You're not the only one. You're not on your own. Trust me, there is so many of us feeling the same way. But the worst is that when you don't try, you never will know, and you're not going to break that cycle. You have to try it. I know the worry of, oh, I'm going to waste the product, which means I'm going to waste the money that I have spent on it. Yes, but it's your money. You worked hard for it. Maybe you got it as a gift and you deserve to enjoy it, no matter what kind of outcome it's going to be. Why do you worry about finished project rather than the process here and now? Sit at your desk, grab three things, no more, three things. Open a book, and you don't even have to have this fancy art journaling book or the most expensive canvas out there. No, you can use cardboard, you can use old recycled book as I do. That's fine. And trust me, you're not the only one that is starting a project and not finishing or feeling failed. At least when you have failed, you know that you tried it. Let me show you. I just have a few pages here, just one of the examples. This never hit the internet. I've never showed it. I forgot I even have it, but that's okay. One of pages like that. You may feel, oh, it's gorgeous. Let's say that for me, in my eyes, this is something that I didn't know what to do next. That was probably done, could it be 5 years ago? If not more, maybe even 6 or 7 years ago. It's there. That's fine. I'm pretty sure that I have more pages like that. But you know, that's okay. You don't have to share it with the whole world. As long as it's, it's there. You tried it. You maybe tried technique. Maybe you tried the product that you weren't so sure about. Oh, there's another page that I started and never kind of finished it. Not in my own usual style, you know. I have tons of beautiful finished projects, and I have some pages that are just like that, and it's okay. It's okay to fail. Worse is to be worried about failure. What's the worst can happen? You will waste your time, you will waste your art tools, but there's so much paint in the tube that you're not able to use it all. Just flip the page, move on to the next project, and that's okay. Forget about that one. You can just start over with the next page, with the new page, with another magazine, with another old book. That's all fine. Don't worry about it. You need to remember that the book that you are doing your art in, this is your book of trials, your book of errors, your book of beautiful art pieces. It's your book for your pleasure, no one's else. You don't have to show it to anyone and share it with the world. No, keep it to yourself. And actually, it's better. All the trials and errors and, things that maybe didn't work out and those that are beautiful and that you're proud of and happy about, keep them all. Keep them all. date them, put some date on it, get a stamp with a date that you can, swap the numbers and get the date on it, so you will see your improvement. It's super important. Well, not for everyone, but it may help you to see how things change. You can always go back to those pages. Did you know that your art doesn't have to be perfect? What's perfect? What is it? It's the beauty of things that are perfect color or perfect shape or a perfect composition. Again, who says that? It's your art and your decisions, what you're gonna do, what you're gonna use, how you're gonna enjoy your write in your art journaling book. I'm talking art journaling, but really it's about every single art project, whether you card maker, mixed media artist, whether you're doing crochet, it doesn't matter what you're doing. The fear of failure and what others will say is stopping you from trying and enjoying your hobby, and that's no good. You can easily just wipe it off and just try a different way. Also, how many of you is looking at others' work and thinking, oh, wow, that's amazing. Yes, maybe it is for you. Maybe for others it isn't. Maybe your art is actually amazing for them. Who knows? Art is such a subjective thing. We all like different things. Plus, comparing yourself to others is the worst you can do. You can always take example, great stuff. You can always try to learn things from others. But compare yourself, unique you to others, it's wrong. It's bad. It's not getting you nowhere. It's gonna getting you nowhere. It's getting you nowhere. Don't compare yourself to others. I think we are so special in ourselves, in our characters, our likings, our possibilities, that the world is open for us. The sky is the limit. And it's not that you have to come up with the most unique techniques ever, because no, everything is out there nearly. But it's about you to enjoy what you like and discover different things. And also, sometimes you look at others' work and you think in this and that, but maybe they are crafting for 20 years and you are just starting there. Maybe they're crafting for 2 years only, or maybe 5. It doesn't matter. Maybe they are 16 years old. Maybe someone is 40, 75. Everyone is so different. Don't compare yourself to others. I think it's the worst you can do. Look at others, get inspired, be happy for them, cheer for them. Find friends that are crafty, but do not compare and be like someone else. Be unique you. I wonder if I have any advices for those who are really, really in the fear of trying and starting. You have to promise me that you will try and start after this video. You will Google something for me on YouTube. You will try to Google how to break a blank page. It's a series that I created a few years back. It's my most favorite, your most favorite series, and I think it's so doable for everyone, especially for beginners, for those who are lost inspiration, lack of confidence. You don't have many art tools. That's even better, because I don't use all the fancy stuff. I do sometimes, but not always. How to break a blank page. Look for that series. I'll give you links as well. But if you don't want to look at others' work, that's perfectly fine. Why don't you just start with something simple? Maybe a color scheme. Decide and try your art supplies depending on the color. And maybe you're gonna just enjoy some techniques and trying out your products and see how the stencils work. Making swatches, it's such a great way to just get out there from the mood of no crafting. Get your supplies out and check the colors of the watercolors you bought. Make beautiful swatches. There's tons of crafters that are selecting, collecting, like putting into order their art supplies, that they're laughing, that they're putting into order their supplies and tidying up more than crafting itself. But it's fine. It's part of craft as well. Organizing art supplies can be such a joyful thing. Do it, enjoy it, make some trials, check the colors, check the technique, how things works, Start with something simple. Maybe get a book, an old book, maybe get just a pencil, maybe one acrylic paint, maybe some marker, and that's it. Just try do something, be abstract. I think it's good to start with abstract so that you just not concentrating on anything difficult to draw, anything masterpiece of how to draw a dragon, how to draw a face. No, just start with circles, with lines, dots, rain. Start with the kind of like abstract and maybe geometrical shapes and just basic things. Maybe 3 products only used. Maybe don't set yourself a timer, but maybe think about it. I'll give it 10 minutes a day to try and enjoy it. Don't make a mess around you. Don't get 20 million things around you because you will be overwhelmed. You'll be like, where do I even begin? I cannot breathe because all these supplies are looking at me. Exactly. Get few, put them in the box and just get from that box and just maybe limit yourself to those few things that you love the most, or things that you always wanted to try, or things that are the most simple, like pencil, watercolors maybe, watercolor paper, maybe one stamp, one stencil, and go around those things. See how much you can get out from one product like this. Simple projects, simple can be beautiful. The simpler, the better. And the more often you do your art, the better you become. Practice makes it perfect. And also remember, please, there is no pro artist that was born pro. We all started somewhere from the beginning. Do I have a project from my beginnings? Let me show you. I think I have it here. I'm pretty sure I do. I do. There we go. This was my first ever journal page I made. No date, unfortunately. But here it is. Am I the most proud of it? No. But it's mine. It's where I started. I have been inspired by, I'm sure someone, things I've seen. And it's there, and I have it forever. I was checking my materials, my tools here. I had some stamp here, or stencil actually. I had some stamp. I took magazine photo. I had some colors, some washes, some other stamps, and that's what I've done. Then we had page number 2, I think. Am I the most proud of it? No, but I think it's just like for you, you may say to me, oh, it's amazing. I've never did such a good thing. It's again, who judges what's good, what's bad? It's about our own feelings, In my opinion, I think I could do better, but that time I loved it. I enjoyed it. And every single page was making me more excited for trying more and more. And what else I can do? Can I be better? And then here we go, some other page of my niece and my niece Natalie and Emily. So that's a small Emily, that's my niece Natalie. And I was like, wow, that's different. And that was my journey, starting out with some compositions, learning my products. And these are not complicated. These are not like, oh, start with some abstract. Look, abstract, nothing special here. And it's okay. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be perfect. I do believe as well that many of you think that you have to make art for someone. Card making, it's such a perfect craft because it's for someone. It's a purpose. It's a birthday card, or it's a wedding card, or baby being born card. No, you can do art without purpose. The purpose is you. The purpose is your own joy, your own happiness, your zen, your moment, time for yourself. This is your hobby. You are totally allowed to it. Why don't you just allow yourself to do things the way as you wish, feel, whenever works for you? Who says when you're gonna craft? It's whenever you feel, when it's best and right for you, where you feel inspired. But sometimes, if the inspiration is not coming and you don't feel like crafting, I think it's good to sometimes push yourself. Force is bad word, but push yourself and just try to do something, small thing, like even organizing art supplies, cleaning the studio. I find it that there are moments, like recent few weeks, my studio, it's still busy, but it's very small and tight, getting tight with the amounts of stuff I have. But it was so in such a state that I just could not feel good. I just couldn't feel inspired. I was just like a machine crafting. And I'm feeling the last few weeks I have to tidy up. So I am slowly, gradually doing bits and pieces here and there, and it feels energy back energy to the room, to my table, to myself. I needed to restore. I didn't craft for 6 weeks. We went away and I just didn't buy any art supplies, believe or not. I haven't craft, I didn't draw, I didn't move a finger towards craft. I just needed it, and it's okay. It's fine, and it's not about me being in a field that I'm gonna fail. No, it was just me. I just wanted to really get back to this happiness and need and hunger for craft. Don't be afraid to fail. You won't fail until you try. And even if you fail, it's okay because you tried it. And that's the main thing. You started it. Break a blank page. Sit down. Get your supplies out. And just enjoy it. Maybe make a tea to yourself as well. Maybe light a candle with lovely smell. Maybe get a bar of chocolate. Maybe play my video. I cannot tell how many people is playing How to Break a Blank Page series and starting from there. And I see how they're spreading their wings, how they're like flying in their own way now. It's amazing to see how many of you this series helped to just start. It's the same with diet. Honestly, the worst is to start, isn't it? Oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. No, I'm gonna do from the 1st of January. Or I cannot do it today. I just don't feel like it. Give me another chocolate. Or give me that crisps. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. The worst is to just focus, just do it. The same with craft. You just have to do it. You just have to start. Just get that brush. And instead of getting another chocolate and feeling miserable a little bit, you are going online buying another supplies, thinking that they will drag you out from your little hole that you're sitting there, and you just don't craft, and you think that if you get another bunch of paints you're gonna just discover something amazing. No. No, quite opposite. It could be overwhelming because you're getting the supplies and you're thinking you have to use them because you spend so much money on them, that you're just feeling so depressed that you don't use them, and yet you bought another set of paints. That's fine. From now on, just relax, don't feel guilty, enjoy your craft, but just start. Just stop this video, please, and just start and enjoy it. Just start, just break a blank page with me. When you're at your desk and you're starting off, don't make any expectations. Don't expect from yourself to finish up the project. Rather than concentrating on finished piece and what I'm gonna do with it, will I sell it, will I gift it to someone, just enjoy the process that it's given to you, and the process of making that piece. That's the main thing. I think the joy of creating is so important, way more important than the outcome, really, honestly, trust me. The joy of discovering techniques, ideas, your products, and things, and getting excited about it. And if you're not gonna finish it today, that's okay. Close it, leave it, walk away. You can finish the next day, or week after, or whenever you're ready, whenever it suits you. That's fine. You don't have to always concentrate on finished look and what you're gonna do with it. You don't always have to make projects for sale because you spend money on craft. You can just make things for yourself. Art journaling, it's something that I discovered because I had so many 3D projects, like canvases, boxes, canvases mainly, like scrapbook layouts, so many cards as well. And I was thinking, I'm overwhelmed. I had so many things around me and I had no display. I just cannot gift it every day to someone. And I had a need for crafting so much, but I didn't know what else to do. Art journaling was this huge, huge relief for me. Such a form of art, such a free form of art. There's no rules. There's in general no rules. Well, some basic kind of rules, yeah, but in general, you are stating your rules. And art journaling is such a free of rules way of crafting. I love it, and it's pretty much flat. Really, if you think about it, it's more or less flat. You can paint, you can collage, you can doodle, you can draw, you can do shadows, you can do whatever you want, stenciling, stamping, anything, everything. And I love that because I can close the book and I have my project hidden in that book. And the book doesn't have to be expensive books. I own original art journaling books. I don't ever journal in them. I journal in them books, in old books like that, or my wine book that if you have never seen it, or let me show you this book, for example. I made it from a paper that I have just made. I cooked it, boiled it with tea, stained it with tea, so you can make book like that. You don't have to have the most expensive art materials to be crafting, and you don't have to always finish the book. Less worries, less stress. You don't have to do anything. You can just do what feels good for you, what feels right to you, and don't look behind you, what others do. Do whatever you feel, whatever you need, whatever you have to, in your own heart, in your own soul, whatever sings to you, whatever speaks to you. Failures, mistakes, all of that, it's part of creative process. Without this, we wouldn't discover tons of things. So before you close this video and start arting, I would love you to share this video with others. I think this message could go on and on and on to other crafters, no matter what kind of crafts you are doing, whether you are mixed media artist, art journaler, a collage, canvases, whether you're doing embroidery, art, quilling, whatever you're doing. If you're painter, if you graphic designer, we all have those moments where we afraid of failing, where we losing our mojo. It's okay, it's fine. We are here to chat, to inspire each other, to support each other. I'm here to support you and to tell you, don't worry, it's fine. You can start that blank page. I'm with you here. Just do it with me. Just start, just do it. And if it's not gonna work, the worst can happen. You can just turn the page and start over. And that's the beauty of creating. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. I hope this message will run across the world to all of you crafters, my darling friends. And I hope that this is giving you hope that it's okay to fail, and it's okay to try, and it's okay to not be the best, and it's okay to not be perfect. Art is not about perfection, it's about love, passion and enjoyment. So without any further chatting to you, I'm gonna wrap up at that, hoping that you're gonna just start now after this video with me. Play some music or play some YouTube video and craft with someone. That would be amazing. But before that, please do share this video with others. It means the world to me. Save it to playlists for future references. Maybe someday you will need to hear it again. And I'm here for you. Yes, and thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to my YouTube channel. By doing that, you're not gonna miss any other videos. Thank you so much. I love you loads. But I have to go. Till the next time, bye bye.